I really don't know what actually happened in the break. Understand? But just let me continue. So fine, I said if you notice this more or less like a rising wedge, like I said. But how did you really know after drawing this wedge, you see there for us to know that there's actually going to be a change in direction. Because the kind universal candlesticks here, doji is the tendency to say doji, doji, morning star, doji, doji. But right here, when I actually got this particular, these are the three white soldiers that I was talking about in the ebook. So it broke it, came for a retest, used this line, this particular one as a resistance to make a retest after breaking it. Then boom, started going up. And when you get to particular period of time too, our chart pattern occurred around this place. So that's it about that. So when you're actually dealing with the zone, there are so many things you actually have to look for. The candlesticks, maybe so you can see any chart pattern like flag, head and shoulder, rising or falling wedge. These are just bonuses for us. So these things are not actually hard once we're actually patient. I personally, I can call myself a very mild ass professional when it comes to analyzing. But you know what actually makes me a little bit, you know, is because of this patience we're already talking about. Because imagine, okay, the last class we talked about some things. The last class, sorry guys, sorry about that. Let's go back to
So like I was saying, as you can see, when you get in here, there's a chart. There's a what am I saying? There's a chart pattern, which is the triangle, you understand. There's a first breakout around this place too. Same thing applicable to this particular point of time. So now it's fell in back to the price range, you understand? Can you see the market is actually oscillating in all these things? So anything break out, it has to look for a support to go and test it. You understand? So for instance, in this case now, do you know that? Let me explain this thing very well. Now, this was supposed to be a demand zone. Sorry, a supply zone. Where there was a break, you understand? Then came back to retest it. So it used one bed to kill two. It used one stone to kill two birds. Now use this one to push it back, this zone. Because we all know that as long as there's a break in a market structure, if it is a resistance, it will turn to a support immediately. So it serves as a support for this to push this one back. And this one came back, bam. So immediately this particular zone has turned to resistance. So anything that makes the market to come back to this particular point, you can sign on a small other block here too, that it will actually come and push it back. So if you are looking for an entry to sell, to join the sale now, you can just put your entry around this place, you understand, for the sale. And we actually combine, you have so many reasons for it to sell, because if you actually now want to do something like this by then, so definitely the market is actually going to come up here, because now fine, if this daily candlestick should give us a reversal candlestick, you understand, around this line, you should actually get the reversal. If you go to this ebook, you understand everything very well. If this candlestick should end as a reversal candlesticks in a daily hour, definitely the market is going bluishly, and we're expecting the market to mitigate this other block that is left here and to make a retest to these zones too. You understand? So that's that about that. So that's third law. So the second law is very simple, that says that once there's a break in structure, there's a break in structure here, then it came back to retest it. After retesting it, what did happened? It went in that direction. You understand? So that's it. So same thing applicable here, you see. There's a break in structure, came back to retest it. But instead of going back like this, because it's still coming here. So you have to know what you're actually doing in the higher time frame very well to see the very big picture of the market before you can actually predict what's actually going to happen. So, but for instance, what we predict this thing from a very big picture, that's why we know that it's selling here. So any opportunity we are looking for here is an opportunity to sell. So that's that about that, guys. Thank you. God bless you. Shalom. Okay, so now, sorry, I was saying this is actually what these three laws are actually what they actually use for all these chart patterns too. So once you know these laws, imagine them saying the law, the head and shoulder, they got all these things from the law of these three law of demand and supply. Maybe that will make you to get it more. Because normally this was supposed to be, this was the resistance. There was a break here, but falling back. You understand? Then came back to mitigate here that it's broke, to validate it before. It comes here like this, breaking this support here. So that's that about that. Thank you. God bless you guys. Where can we end the meeting?